come over here, my friend.
Let me grab my toys.
You know, excuse the house. We're under renovations. If you see right here, we've got lots of stuff around.
Okay.
We always love it when you come on.
Oh, great.
You've always got something up your sleeve.
Well, and somewhere, you know, it's and I by the way, I did wear proper socks.
You did.
Today.
Everybody knows it, and they love it. If not, you can borrow some of Randy's sushi socks.
I will, if they fit, sure.
Okay, what's going on with Indy Fringe?
Oh, well, it's Indy Magic, which is at the Indy Fringe.
At the Indy Fringe.
Yeah. And June 1st, this Tuesday, is our Young Whippersnapper show, which is some of the best young magicians in America. Plus, we're bringing back 2 veterans from previous young whippersnappers. We're bringing back Cody Clark, who's going to host, and we're going to bring back Nathan Caldwell, who was supposed to be with us last year or the year before, I forget. But he's no longer a young whippersnapper, but he has accomplished many great things, and he just put out his very first magic book.
Oh, really?
So he's going to be
Where can we get our hands on that?
Through different magic organizations, Tannen's Magic, I think Vanishing Ink, which is such a great name for a magic company, and through Magic Incorporated in Chicago, which is where he works. So that's really nice. Oh, good. The hair came out. I just had my hair done yesterday. So
he's doing a check. Well,
Thank you, Julie. All right. So it's at 7 p.m. We also have, get them all, Hunter Thompson, not Hunter, Hunter Tabor. We have Ben Amazing, an 11-year-old magician who is one of the great sleight of hand experts, and somebody brand new called Dr. Crow, being presented by the Smoke and Mirrors Magic Theater of Louisville. So this is their first time here, and they're both both in their teens and
This
stuff.
is so cool because it's all ages and stages, and you really mentor each one
and I'm
of
going to
them,
be
right?
there.
And you're going to be there.
I'm going to be a baby.
What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to show my very first magic trick.
What is this?
Yes, here we go. Hold on.
It's Precious Moments.
Yeah,
I recognize
isn't
that.
it lovely? Yes. See, when I was very young, my dad gave me a crib toy that looked like this. See, everybody thinks it's a magic trick, but I thought it was a crib toy. And I used to hit it all day long with my little baby booties, just like that, making it go up and down. But then I found my hands worked, so I grabbed on one end, and the other one went up like that, but it was attached to the blue one. I pulled on the white one, it went attached like that too, but it was attached to the... This got very confusing. And I kept doing this over and over and over again until I figured out that, guess what? I got hands. I can pull both of these at the same time.
What in the
And
world?
I was really disappointed. I said, Daddy, I broke my crib toy. He says, it's okay. It's a no strings attached guarantee. No strings attached.
How in the world? Alice, I
Well,
have no
I
idea.
said, Daddy, how do you make it work again? He says, well, you throw it up in the air and you see if it flies. But I thought that was embarrassing. So you remember the movie The Fly?
Vaguely.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Yes, guess what? It may seem silly to you, but it made it work all over again. The yellow one's attached to the blue one, the white one's attached to the blue one, but it's attached to the red one, and the yellow's attached to the red one. And it may seem silly to you, but it just took up 2.5 minutes, and it gave me a career.
I am sitting here trying to figure it out, you guys. I got nothing. I got nothing, but you have so much more where that came from.
Oh, yes.
And it's a wonderful way we can support the up-and-coming magicians.
7 p.m. On Tuesday night, Young Whippersnappers, tickets at indyfringe.org, or check me out on Facebook. I think they're posting my, since we lost the website during the pandemic to some cosmetics company in Thailand.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're going to rebuild everything. And
Wonderful.
we're getting back together, and I'm putting the band back together. And then we're going to do a July show. August is the actual Indy Fringe Festival, which they're doing on 3 different weekends. They're not doing it during the week. So they're doing all in the 3 weekends. And that way they got more room for people on 5 different stages on Mass Avenue, including the District, the Indy Fringe, and one other. And I think it's Comedy Sports, but I'm not really sure.
Let me ask you, Taylor, when somebody comes to you and wants to get into magic, how do you know they're ready? How do you decide they're ready to be trained by you?
They understand what magic is. People ask me if I'm a real magician. I say I'm as real as they've ever been. And it's the art of deception. And if you're really willing to understand, that it takes a lot of practice, it takes a lot of time. I mean, some people get really good. Nathan Caldwell got good within like 2 years. The gentleman we had on the last time.
He was amazing.
He was amazing.
He was hilarious as well.
He was great, yeah. And we got all these different things. And then you start seeing, are they learning? Are they catching it? You know, are they watching you vanish something and then figuring out how it's done? Are they doing it properly? I mean, if you're taking, you know, you're taking just a piece of glass like this, and they suddenly are wondering where it went to, and you tell them it came back just like that.
What in the world?
Then everybody is like, okay, well, that's a whole different thing, you know. And then, but if they think you're really doing it with, you know, like Harry Potter metaphysicality or something like that, which is all woo-woo, but it makes for great entertainment. And that the idea, the bottom line is that it is about being an entertainer. And that the practice is there. I mean, my friend Teller of Penn and Teller started when he was like 6 years old, when he was in bed, and he'd read this one book over and over and over again, so that by the time he was 17, he was doing magic shows, and then he met the big guy.
Incredible.
And the life was
Taylor,
changed.
I hate to wrap this up.
I
That
know.
is such neat
It's
stuff.
fun being
Remind
here.
us where we can get tickets for
Tickets
your
at
guys' biggest show of the year.
indyfringe.org or at the door, which is actually outdoors. It's at the Playground, which is an outdoor theater. We're socially distanced. We do require masks. Tickets are $20. And as I said, indyfringe.org. Check me out on Facebook or on Twitter, or write to me at kazoo23 at AOL.com.
Thank you, Taylor.